Here we have the all-new 2020 GMC Sierra 3500 HD Denali. And this is a long bed dually. It's got that 6.6 liter turbocharged engine, made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission. It's putting out 440 horsepower and 910 pound-foot of torque. And this one comes in Summit White on jet black perforated leather seats. It's a great looking truck. It did really good with the redesign. Got your 17-inch aluminum wheels. And you've got your little side step here. Then you can just hop in. Got passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. Power door locks, power windows, power mirrors, memory seating. Also power folding mirrors. Which is definitely good if you're trying to park in a tight spot with one of these big boys. Got Bose sound, 4-wheel drive controls, driving mode controls. Got normal and off-road. Then you've got your headlight controls, cargo lamp controls, heads-up display controls, and you've got your electronic parking brake. The driver's seat is power with power lumbar support. And we're gonna hop in here and check out the leg room. So you could definitely fit full-size crew back here, no problem. And they can even ride in style with second row heated seats, a USB and a USB-C charger. And if there's no 5th passenger, got a couple cup holders and some storage here to put phones. And then there's your door handle and then window module. We're gonna check out this tailgate. So it's power folding. And then you just hit the other button down here. And you can just hop in. And here's your power passenger seat with power lumbar support. And you've got your trailering lights up there. Got turn signal in the mirrors, lights. Let's hop in here. There's your leather wrapped steering wheel. It feels great. You've got your navigation system. That's standard on your Denalis. Then you've got AM, FM, XM radio, along with Bluetooth audio. And then with your trailering package, you get a whole lot of views. You've got your front camera, you got your surround vision, curbside mirrors, or curbside cameras, excuse me. And you've got one to look over what's in the bed. Just so many views, just awesome. Then you've also got your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with a Wi-Fi hotspot. And then you've got this little, if you hit this trailering button here, you've got a little checklist that you can go through If you're hooking up a trailer, just make sure the hitch is securely mounted. You just scroll through there and check it off. So very helpful. And then you can actually have settings made for a trailer as well. You've got your dual zone climate controls, heated and cooled seats. And then you've got your exhaust brake, lane keep assist, front and rear parking sensors, your power tailgate, and you've got your trailer brake controller, a couple chargers, and then your 3-prong household plug-in. And there is your wireless charging station. You've got your power sunroof, power rear window, and you've got ample storage in the center console, and you've got an SD card reader that your navigation links to. Got 2 little storage compartments over here, one for your owner's manuals, and you've got another one here, it's extra storage. Heated steering wheel, you've got your forward collision gap adjust, cruise controls, got your Bluetooth controls as well as your gauge cluster controls here on the right. And you can go through all that. And then you've got steering wheel audio controls for volume on the right side. And then on the left side, you've got track list and radio selectors. And you can toggle those with these. Like I said, a lot of options in terms of what you can have in the gauge cluster. And then you've got your heads-up display. It's a little dim. See if I can, there we go. If you look closely, I'm gonna zoom in on that. And you've got several different options for that in terms of views. So that's your driver assistance, all that there. And then you've got your push button start. And then here's the key fob. So lastly, we're gonna take a look at that 6.6 liter turbocharged engine. The coveted Duramax diesel. And there it is. So of course, next we're gonna take this 3500 HD Denali out on the road and see how it does on the streets. And here we go on a test drive the GMC 3500 Duramax. Very smooth shifts from the transmission. And a very steady brake pedal. It's definitely good to have in a dually. And acceleration is really good, especially for, you know, a truck of this magnitude. You're really not gonna be out here racing it. It's just good for pickup in terms of merging, turning, things of that nature. And of course the ride isn't the smoothest, but it actually is not bad at all. And you definitely don't have to drive this like it's a huge big rig when you're not towing something. It drives like a regular truck. You just got to make sure that you're aware of the bigger rear end with this being a dually. But you can hear a slight rumble from the 8-cylinder, but other than that, it's pretty quiet when you're at a stop. And it's actually not that difficult to keep the truck in the lines. You know, I'm cruising in the left lane here and just driving normal. And of course it's wider, but it's pretty easy to keep steady and keep straight. And that just, I think, comes from the suspension and just how they've updated in these dualies over the years. Because driving older ones, you have a lot of movement in the steering wheel, and you have to kind of like, every time you go over a bump, grab it and make sure it doesn't go all over the place. But this just rides really, really smooth, and I feel like I have full control of the truck. Great merging power coming from the turbos. I barely gave it any throttle, but it definitely, it's got passing power, of course. And I'm cruising at 75 right now. Even though it's a dually, it's just coasting down the freeway. It's doing a really good job. And I'm averaging 14 miles a gallon. And that's a steady 14 miles a gallon. And then as I'm coming downhill, I'm getting 19 steady. And like I said, that's cruising at 75 miles an hour, so not bad at all. Of course, your fuel mileage is going to go down the more weight you have, but I mean, that's pretty good for an empty bed, not hauling anything. So just a little throttle there. Very, very good response, like I said. And the transmission just, there's not a lot of turbo lag just because it's able to find that sweet spot. And then between 2,000 and 4,000 RPMs, you're able to get that max boost coming from the turbo. We're gonna cruise at 45 on this back road. So going steady on a flat surface, we're getting about 25 miles to the gallon. And it's a bouncy ride, but it's not rough at all. And people who are buying Denalis are definitely going to appreciate that, because you're paying almost $82,000 for this truck. Yeah, definitely impressed. That's my review of the 2020 GMC Sierra 3500 HD Denali.